All right, welcome back. This is Mark with Women's Strength and Bodybuilding, where we highlight beautiful and talented women who compete. I wanted to dive right into the results of this year's 2022 Women's Physique Olympia. In first place was Natalia Abraham Coelho, and she looked huge. I mean, look at her next to this guy who's like 6 inches taller than she is. She still looks monstrous. Overall, she brought a beautiful package with great symmetry. Her shoulders really stood out to me. They looked really full and round and striated. She definitely brought the look, too. Great hair, great makeup, and a great tan. She was able to swoop in over last year's winner, Sarah Villegas, for the win. As is with Chris Bumstead in Men's Classic Physique, she could have easily bumped up and competed in the women's bodybuilding division, and she might have even won it. It would have been extremely close between her and Andrea since they both bring such a complete and beautiful package to the table. And while I'm on the subject, it was Andrea's birthday like 4 days ago. So shout out to you. Happy 39th birthday. In second place was last year's champion, Sarah Villegas. Sarah blew me away last year when she won because she looked so complete and she brought a lot of beauty to the table. Really nice hairstyle and a really nice face. She has long, lean, and full muscles that really stand out in her legs. It looked like she wasn't quite as big as Natalia, and you'd think that's what the judges were looking for in this division. But it changes every year based on what these women bring to the stage. It's impossible to tell till they stand up there next to one another. Overall, Sarah was really on par with what she brought last year. It just seemed like she was a little bit outsized this year by Natalia. So congrats, Sarah, on your second place victory. In third place was Brooke Walker. This was a really competitive top 3. I think the placings these women earned were well deserved, but Brooke is another nice example of beauty mixed with symmetry. She brought a really small and lean waist and had great control over her midsection, but overall it was a smaller package. Her muscle separation was really impressive in the delts and upper back, but if there's one thing that detracted from her physique that would have made her more of a threat to the top 2, it's the spinal tattoo. It looked like it hid some of the separation in her back muscles, but other than that, an impressive third place finish, so congrats to this blonde bombshell. In fourth place was Barbara Menage. The purpose of this channel is to highlight the beauty of women's bodybuilding. Her choice of hairstyle detracted from the overall package. And maybe it was outside her control, but I live in San Diego, and let me tell you, there's no faster way to gain interest and attention than youthful-looking attractive women. It was a bold move on her part, but she really did bring wide shoulders and massive glute development. I would have liked to see her abs a little bit tighter, and her bathing suit was a little bit too loud. It distracted me from the strong points of her physique. But overall, a lot of size here, and congrats to Barbara. In fifth place was Ivie Rhein. She brought a lot of beauty, but the main detractor for me here is the massive tattoo on her right side. It kind of hides some of the definition. She also appears to be holding on to some water weight around the midsection. She had a really thick rear lat spread pose, which seems to be an extremely challenging area for most women in physique and bodybuilding to develop. If she can dial in her conditioning a bit more, I think she can move up a placing next year. I wanted to give a quick honorable mention to Rachel Daniels. I've been following Rachel on Instagram for quite a while now, and I know she's a really hard worker. She's really been working very hard to improve her posing, even teaming up with Kai Green. She came in 13th place, which was a little disheartening. And as a result, she didn't really get to do her posing routine, which she worked so hard on. But I guess the competition of these top 5 ladies was just too intense, and she kind of has a little bit smaller build than these women. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Rachel. We see you, we see all the work you're putting in, and best of luck next year. And there you have it. There's your top 5. I was really impressed with the size and beauty of the top 3 this year. If we want to grow interest in women's bodybuilding, specifically from men, these are the types of women we need to be the face of the sport. But that'll do it for this video. Thanks for tuning in. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you agree with the placings. And be sure to subscribe for more upcoming women's strength and bodybuilding content.